Back here with another video. Uncle Drew Part 2. Let's get it.
And guys, new NBA 2K19 details are out there. Check the NBA 2K Twitter, Instagram, and other social media channels for more.
And DeMar DeRozan on the Spurs.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV.
What's up, Rachel?
The second NBA 2K League mid-season tournament was held last week in New York.
Oh, say does that star span?
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, Arizona, the home of the Sun. And nothing. And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, DA. For the two teams tonight, the one thing they share in common, both on cold streaks, both are struggling right now. Doris, once you've lost a certain amount of confidence, how do you switch things around? How do you turn the tide?
Well, though it's difficult, you have got to maintain your belief and trust in one another through the struggles. Use the pain as fuel to greater effort.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go.
Oh!
Taking a look at the Lakers. Lights out there with Brown. Then it's Tiny.
My boy
It's
Uncle Drew out here
and it's
breaking
Shaq in at the
ankles
center.
and dunking
Really,
on
he
people, man.
epitomizes
All
what
right.
a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely
And he
right.
getting
Yeah,
bored.
he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
And he gets it to go.
Oh,
Well,
Shaq.
house in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Glenn, a screen. To the paint. Takes a three. They get the rebound.
Preacher, put it
Brown.
back. Oh!
Williams with the block. Booker, right side. Launches a three.
That's out.
Phoenix,
That's
no
all.
good that time either.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
That's my dude.
Took him no
Lights
time at all
out.
on that one. Lights out's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warren on the wing. Pass to Len. Back to Warren. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That has to be a relief. First bucket was a long time coming.
Well, you've got to be resilient when you start off that slow. Kept pounding away, and finally they make a bucket.
There's the triple. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And
My
Kevin,
boy
plays
Shaq
like that
bodying
really the
him.
reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow.
If y'all
gets
want
their
me to do
whole
a
bench
tutorial on
jumping.
how I
Look
did
at 'em.
my
They're
Uncle
really
Drew and
into
all
it.
that.
The other bench
Yeah, I got
deflated
y'all.
because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Williams dishes to Booker. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by Booker.
Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Suns trail by 7. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of
give me that.
Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big
Let's go,
players in free
preacher.
agency, I believe, in the near future. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Don't try me,
Payton
young
kicks to
blood.
Booker. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Drew, covered by Payton.
Oh,
Kept
wow.
the
I
ball
said
in.
ISO.
Can you see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the spot?
And the shot is good. Payton's got his
Oh,
first
you
points
want
of
to
the
look at
game.
Preacher.
And he'll take it
Did you
right
see how
into
he
the
looked at
teeth of the D
Preacher?
without thinking twice about it.
Here's Drew, covered by Payton. Shaq with the screen.
Come on, Preacher.
Brown down low, working on Williams.
Go,
Brown,
Preacher.
good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Reedy's checked in for O'Neal. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Brown. Caspi, he's checked in for Lights Out. And Tony Allen subbed in for Tiny.
That's
And now it's a double-digit lead.
Don't try Uncle
Drew's got
Drew,
five.
young blood.
Defensively, they've been a step slow
So
here
what?
to start.
Now, here is Knight. He's tightly guarded.
Whoa.
There's a screen by Chris. Knight kicks to Jackson.
Oh,
Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Yeah, he's like a surgeon down low operating in the paint. He is incredibly effective there.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Knight. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Drew got
Methodical
handled.
in their approach. They have absolutely owned
My
this
boy
first quarter.
Drew got
And it's
handled.
early, but obviously you've got to like the
Come on,
dominance
come on,
down
son.
low. They're
Come on,
simply
son.
bullying
Clamp, son.
the other team
Clamp.
right now.
Clamp.
Chandler is screen.
Come on, son.
Back to Knight.
Come on, son. Come on,
There's a
son.
good screen.
Oh. No, I got him.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of
Come on, how you
contact,
gonna
and
foul?
he'll go to the
How you
line for
gonna call
two.
foul on Uncle Drew?
I think for
Uncle
Brandon
Drew,
Knight, it's been a
come
bit of a
on,
roller
son.
coaster over the last couple of seasons.
If you guys
His
like the
worst
Suns,
season was 2016.
they ain't gonna never
You know,
win.
he saw himself relegated to a
Alright,
minor role,
just
but
let
is
you know.
looking to start fresh and get back to where he used to be as a player.
And for Knight, the
In the comments, ask
2016-17
me some
season one, he'd like to
questions
forget
if you
career
want to.
lows, Doris, and points and minutes and assists. Everything went wrong for him.
Right, and you think back 2 years ago, Kev, this guy was at
That's
a
it.
near all-star level. But last year, the shot fails him, and that was a huge issue. You wonder, can he regain his confidence and return to that all-star form?
Over in the corner, Chandler.
Why did I
Over Reed.
jump?
And the
jump?
Suns miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he
Let's
whiffs
go,
on that.
Tony
Allen,
Allen.
that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Shot clock and game clock
Tell me if
separated
y'all
by
want
less
me
than
to put
6
LeBron
seconds.
and the rest of the other team up in here, you know.
Over in the corner, Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Well,
Look, I
huge
dunked on
wingspan,
Caspi.
even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Teletovic with a screen on Knight. Dishes it to Teletovic. There's a good screen. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Caspi, you trash. Caspi. All right, Caspi, you trash. All right. You dumb.
It's tipped.
Bang! Aw,
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Aw,
13
they-
points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's
Where's
the definition, Greg, of an
Constable?
unselfish player who doesn't care about his
Oh,
ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings
stop
without a
me.
guy
Oh,
like
wow.
Tyson Chandler on the team.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
Jackson and Chris, the athletic pair in the forward slots. Then it's Chandler, then it's Ulis, and it's Daniels in at the 2. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Caspi for 3.
That's it.
knocks down the 3 ball. Caspi's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted. Put Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
Comment if you're on.
Here's Drew. He has 7.
Oh,
And the layup's good off the glass.
my boy,
Drew's
Uncle
got 9.
Drew.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Phoenix calls timeout. And Doris, you've spoken in the past about the art form of drawing a foul. Who are some of the best players that you've seen in executing that?
Well, I think the preeminent guy at this point would have to be James Harden, right? And this guy specializes in the and one, the 3-shot opportunities from 3. And listen, that is part of the game, and we do not want to take that aspect away, right? Because and ones have always been a part of the game. What we need to evaluate is at what point does a shot attempt begin versus those guys who are throwing themselves, or in James Harden's case, sometimes grabbing the arm of the defender and creating a foul where none existed before.
Oh my
He's been
God,
very
that's all
clever
he
in
does.
perfecting that, and I give him credit because he has taken what's given and really exploited it.
It might become known if they make a change as the Harden rule, Kevin.
James Harden.
It probably will be. Screen by Scola. Westphal passes to O'Neal.
Body this man, O'Neal. Body this
Over
man.
Len.
Come on, bro. You gotta body him.
And
Yeah.
slam.
This guy
Let's
is a
get it.
beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
Len with a screen on Allen. Here's Ulis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Westphal passes to Scola.
I'm about to shoot it with Harden. I mean, not Harden.
Fires from deep.
Bang.
His shot is good,
Oh,
making
wait,
him a perfect
Shaq,
2 for 2 from the
my
floor.
God.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now, here's Ulis, defended by Allen. Here's Warren, and it's good from the elbow. Warren's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And it's Westphal missing. Suns trail by 17. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ulis kicks to Warren.
Come on, son.
Len sets a screen for Warren. Up off the screen.
No, that's not. Oh my God. Come on, guys.
And
Come on,
it's
get it
Len.
together.
That time on the assist by Warren.
Yeah, they've raised their
You
shooting
know, whenever he
percentage in
said,
this
get it
quarter,
together, guys.
and they're starting
and then they start
to get on
playing
track.
good. Oh, Shaq, you better body this man.
Here's
He's a
O'Neal.
baby.
That
Are you
one's
for
not
real?
Now the Suns take it the
Shaq,
other
you
way.
saw. Body this man like he's Steve Nash.
Warren with the ball. 6 points for him. Ulis dishes to Warren. Land against Shaquille O'Neal. Shot clock at 6.
I blocked that.
By Land.
Oh, that one fires up his teammates. Len's passion leads to the monster
Come on,
dunk.
Westphal. What?
TJ Warren
They
in this
just
day and
cheated
age of
right
stretch
now. They-
shooting
all right, you know,
forwards is
I'm
a
done.
bit of
I'm
an
done.
outlier,
I'm done.
right?
Give
His
me the
build
ball.
is
Give
not
me
as
the
long
goddamn
as some, and a lot of
When I
his
say
work
I'm
is
done,
done on the inside of the
done.
arc. It's
All right.
fascinating that he can be effective.
Here's Westphal.
Ah,
He's covered
move,
by
God.
Warren. Here's lights out.
Are you for real?
No good with the triple. Suns trail
All right,
by
this time
13.
I'm done.
And for Warren, he doesn't play like most
Wow.
NBA small forwards, Doris, but that's one of the reasons he's found success.
Well, I think this is a
Bro,
guy
they over
who
here
can make
cheating
an
now.
impact beyond his scoring. He is really focused
All right,
on
Uncle
being a
Drew's
better
all like,
defender and
come
being
on,
a
guys,
better
you gotta do
rebounder.
better.
This guy always feels comfortable with his offense. He's just striving to be
Come
more
on,
complete.
gotta do
So
better.
timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can't let this
Coach
kind of
puts
run
Uncle Drew
continue.
in.
Really need to go
Puts Uncle
back
Drew's the only one that could save him.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
What the
Big group substitution here for the
Y'all
Lakers.
can see that they cheated.
David Lee's checked in for Shaq. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Luis Stoll. Brown is checked in for Lights Out. And Drew's subbed in for Allen.
Come on, son.
Here's Drew, covered by Peyton. This is it to Teletovic.
Bro. Oh my God. If 2K19 is anything like this,
here's Drew.
2K18.
Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Finally.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been.
Y'all need to be saved, man.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're
Yeah.
seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Knight kicks to Jackson.
That's not.
And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the
That's in.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defense.
Tell him, preacher.
Don't allow the shooter to
Tell
get
him,
into a
preacher.
rhythm from deep.
And without looking at the
Save
scoreboard,
them. They need to be
they
saved.
were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
I wish I had GC.
Now here's Peyton. D right on him. Chandler is screen. Peyton kicks to Jackson. Up off the screen.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
Just no denying his athletic ability. Jackson, whenever he
Bang!
has a chance to attack
See, it
the
happens
rim and
every
make a
time.
statement,
The buzzer
he
beater
waste
doesn't
any
scare
time.
me,
Rise it
yo.
up.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside line. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, what's the game plan defensively in the second half?
We got to continue to stay home on shooters. They hit a lot of threes. If we can cut that off, we have a good chance to win.
We'll see what happens there, EP.
Okay,
Thanks.
okay,
Back to you,
Kobe,
Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back
I'm
after
too good.
halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the
Shaq,
shots
get
go
back
up,
inside the game, boy.
just a matter of maintaining.
And we're just about ready
Shaq,
for the start of
why are
the
you
third
over here?
quarter.
Get back
Kevin
inside the
Harlan
game,
standing
boy.
by. We'll see you.
Get back on that court. Take that suit off right now.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, Lakers leading by 12. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Brown, Tiny out there with Drew. Then it's O'Neal. And it's lights out in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Here's Drew. Now the pass to Brown. Here's Westphal. Puts up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Suns trail by 18. There's a screen by Williams. Peyton passes to Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Watch this be an easy bucket.
Here's Drew. 16 points for him. Over Peyton.
Easy bucket.
And
What?
good. Trying to use the glass. The Suns shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Come on, boy. What you about to do? What you about
Booker
to do,
dishes to
Booker?
Warren.
What you about to do, Warren? What you about to do,
And the
Warren?
Suns tap down 2 more.
In the mid-range.
That was
Rarely
clean.
the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
The kick out to Brown with the shot. Again, Los Angeles.
Listen, he's streaky, but if he gets hot, you've got to run people at him. Anything you can do to disrupt his rhythm.
Phoenix calls timeout. Doris, it's been said that you started playing basketball in the 2nd grade. How did your love of this sport become so evident so early?
Yeah, you know, I moved to the Jersey Shore when I was 7 years old. There was a park right next door, and you know, I'm the last of 8 kids. My family didn't have a ton of money, but boy, all I needed was a rim and a basketball, and I could spend 6, 7, 8 hours. My mother used to call me back in from the park to have lunch or dinner. I just spent my entire childhood on the hard court next door dribbling away.
Were you naturally good at it, or did you feel like you had to work at it, or did you just feel like I got an knack for this?
No, I think, you know, obviously when you play the game from 7 years old,
like
you pick up on a lot of the nuance, and it's anything. You have to work hard at something to be good at it, and it didn't feel like work because I love basketball.
It shows even now.
And when you see T.J. Warren on the court, I just love his activity. I mean, he's always cutting and moving without the basketball. Very adept at finding those openings on the floor.
And Warren last season had his year interrupted by injury, cooled off after the fast start, but Greg, he will always play with that activity.
And he's so good at switching directions on a defender. Seemingly simple moves help him create great space both with and without the ball.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Brown kicks to Reed. Here's Drew. 16 points for him.
Nice. We needed
just
3.
5 on the clock. The screen from Brown. Over Chris. And the shot falls short this time. Suns trail by 14. Booker with no one around. The quick look, no good that time.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Bang!
Drew gets the bucket.
My boy Drew over here breaking ankles.
At this point,
that's step back though. That's step back though.
Payton kicks to Booker. Here's Len. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Oh, my boy got handled. Oh, what you thought? That's
and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Alex Len. Jackson comes in for T.J. Warren. Daniels, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Teletovic is checked in for the Lakers. Caspi comes in for lights out.
I just do my best.
And Doris for Marquise Chris. In his rookie season, it took some time for him to adjust to the NBA.
Right, and you could see it in the way that Chris carried himself on the floor. He was more aggressive with the ball and attacking the rim. And that's when you start to see him asking for the ball on offense, and the confidence was apparent.
Here's the screen. Here's Drew. He's guarded by Knight. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Drew. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Knight in the corner. Inside, here's Chandler.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Teletovic's shot is good.
Well, here's the modern-day prototypical stretch big, right? Teletovic showing great range for his size.
And the Suns call time. Well, you look back at the history of the Phoenix Suns. They've had some incredible players suit up for them.
Well, you think Sir Charles, one of the famous names that have played for the franchise, but Steve Nash, Amar'e Stoudemire, Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. We were talking about some great players.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Uncle Drew, part 2, Will P, Boxing Training. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
LUS is checked in.
I was just on my phone.
The Lakers also with the sub. Lee's checked in for Willie Reed. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Lee with the steal. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. Suns trail by 20.
I knew it.
Outside Knight lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Who wasn't guarding Knight?
Knight's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, maybe a bit streaky, but really solid from beyond the arc. Knight will help this offense spread the floor.
Drew passes to
I saw that
Toledo.
ankle break.
Here's Drew. Guarded by
You're
Jackson.
not safe.
Throws it down hard with one hand.
Who's there?
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony.
Somebody
You
at
know
the
no doubt
dome.
about-
Who is it? Wait, at the dome. At my door. Now to me right here.
Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
It is the truth, though. His vertical is a huge part of what makes him tough to defend at the basket.
I hate that. Still, we win.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Drew. 23 points in the game. They set the pick. Feeds to Casper.
Now what does freaking
6 on the
Casper
shot
do?
clock.
Y'all tell me nothing.
Eulis pulls
Casper,
it in.
you trash.
He does the hard part. Gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Shoots.
That's clown.
He got it up in time. Didn't fall for it. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. And we'll be right back after this.
$100.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Knight. They've got Brandon Knight. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then it's Chandler. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
No, he passing. No,
Here's
he's going
Williams.
inside the paint.
And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his third rebound on the night.
Casper, you
Here's
trash.
Drew.
You ain't getting the ball no more.
The tray. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
See, I hate whatever this game is. 2K.
Outside Knight. To the paint.
What did you have to do there? Give me that, boy. What you thought, son? All right, Casper, this is going to be the only time
Here is
that you get the
Caspi,
ball.
guarded by Jackson.
Give me
Here's
that,
Drew.
boy.
That
What
three off
the
the mark.
heck? That's
Suns
trash.
trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Unloads from 13. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Knight. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Kicks to O'Neal. And with the slam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Jackson dishes to Chandler. Back to Jackson. The 11-footer.
Oh, man, what you doing, son? What you
Rebound
doing,
the
son?
Lakers. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I like to play on his team, White.
And Caspi has it in the corner. He feeds it to O'Neal. Two there. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Oh, my boy Preacher. My boy Preacher about to come in. And lights.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now Daniels. He kicks to Williams.
Daniels, what are you doing, son?
Just 5 to shoot.
Come on now, Drew. Come on now, Drew.
Here's Knight.
Let's go, man. Clear.
That one a little long. Lakers leading by 19 to the paint. Westball passes to O'Neal.
Yo, pink stop O'Neal.
For one more at the free throw line.
O'Neal, you gotta make
And
these
they're
free
beginning
throws,
to just flat out fall apart right now, especially on the interior.
And the Suns here with a different look.
Dang,
Len checked in for Chandler. T.J.
Warren.
Warren comes in for Jackson. Booker, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And it's Payton in for Brandon
I'm
Knight.
a Giannis out of
The Lakers also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Mirza Tlett. And lights out subbed in for Casper.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Doors with so many one and done.
Bro, y'all heard that. Y'all heard
that.
Expectations
are too high for these guys,
like
especially from the fans.
I don't, Kevin. I think it depends on the talent that we're talking about. You know, I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take him long to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, their personal expectations are probably higher than ours.
I mean, look at the elite of these high school kids have been playing like in front of big crowds on a big stage for so long. It's second nature to them, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin.
Drew gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, Uncle Drew needs to sit out.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, sit out, Drew.
A fan favorite, certainly, Doris. We all love it as broadcasters, as fans.
No one
but
to
are there
replace you
any
with.
changes you like to make in any event or the weekend overall?
Well, I think one thing that would be fascinating to me is to see the best players, for instance, the Klay Thompsons, the Steph Currys, those people, the best shooters in the league, participate in that particular three-point contest. Think back to Larry Bird when he walked in the locker room and said, who's coming in second tonight? Like, those are great. We can't get enough of our stars. I'd like to see the stars have to participate in at least one event.
Gotta get it
Good
out.
thoughts. And it's the Suns with the ball. Glenn, a screen for 3. Booker, that's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Sound mechanics, soft touch. Booker will be deadly from beyond the arc for a long, long time.
Here's Drew. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the outcome of the collective bargaining agreement and a potential 11-year stretch of labor peace, one of the longest in league history. Doris, what does that mean for this great game of ours?
Well, it means certainly that we can all take a sigh of relief. Everybody wants to play basketball and see basketball played. So great for the players, their representation, great for the league, and certainly great for the fans and the television partners.
And Doris, I sense such fairness on both ends, too. It really is a partnership.
You know, I think it would be wise for both the players and the ownership to remember they need each other to peacefully coexist and to thrive. And when you're trying to get an agreement that does the best by both parties, this is what you can have. You can have a long stretch of labor peace that makes everyone happy.
Well said.
You won't make it.
And yep, a couple bounces and it falls. O'Neal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, this guy wasn't to be denied. Strong finish by Alex Len, and he'll go to the line to try and get one more.
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. Tyler Ulis comes in for Elfrid Payton. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. David Lee checked in for Shaq. Scola comes in for Brown. Allen's checked in for Tyler. And it's Ellison for Drew. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Caspi, he's checked in for lights out.
I've been trying to do this right too. Just trying to find my favorite song.
Ellis outside. It's Lee, top of the key. Kicks it out to Allen. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5.
Alright, I need to stop singing.
You
Oh
was
my
with the
god,
steal.
they're
And
trash!
as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and
These freaking
this will
people
go
are
in the
trash,
record books
man.
as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Y'all still got
This
y'all
was
good
a team
player in here,
performing
man.
to its
I
fullest
got all
capability.
trash people.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
See?
And
He
on the
trash.
other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clutch.
Every time
Oh,
he
yeah,
shot
Clutch
it, it
is
seemed
Uncle
like
Jim.
it was golden. Everyone was surprised.
Ulis kicks to Booker. Pass to Chris. Back to Booker. A rebound by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Allen dishes to Ellis.
You guys dare me to shoot a half-court shot? You think I won't do it? Alright, I bet money they're not.
Now, here's
Oh,
Ulis.
they shot it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one.
Alright,
easy.
guys,
This
that's
one
it
was
for
over
the
well before
video.
the final buzzer. The fans
thank
were
you guys for
waiting
watching. I love
something
y'all.
to get excited about,
Not
Greg,
like
but
that,
they never
you
got
know,
it.
I'm
They
talking
sure
about,
didn't. I
you
mean,
know,
they just
I mean,
rolled
I
to
just
this
like,
win.
you
They
guys
made it
are
look
like family to
really
me, you know.
easy.
But
What an
never
efficient
mind.
performance
Alright, just
at
forget
both
what I
ends.
said.
Thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
you know,
That'll do it for
because it's starting to get
For
weird.
Greg Anthony,
Alright,
Doris Park,
so
and David
it's
Olin.
getting hot
This
in
is
here.
Kevin
Don't
Olin,
shoot
along with our
it.
terrific 2K Sports
Alright,
crew.
so
Thanking you
thank you guys
for
for
tuning in.
watching, and I'll be back
We'll
with
see you
another
next time.
video. Peace.